about the 6.9 magnitude earthquake in Menyuan. Immediately after the earthquake, there were attention paid from the central government authorities. Wang Yun has personally instructed on making all efforts to ensuring the safety and normal life of the people. The Emergency Management Ministry and the National Administration for Earthquakes have sent rescue teams to the earthquake-stricken area. But the Secretary of Qinghai and the Governor of Qinghai made immediate deployment, calling on all stakeholders to engage in professional rescue, to focus on the treatment of those injured, and also to focus equally on epidemic control and prevention, and also warning of subsequent disasters. In the meantime, it was asked to immediately publish the updates of the earthquake. The Qinghai Emergency Management Committee also held meetings, and the Zhejiang Vice Governor of Qinghai held a conference on handling the earthquake. And a special meeting on handling the situation was held virtually, participated by different counties affected by the earthquake. The meeting listened to the reports from different counties and requested different localities to take substantial measures, such as rescue in Haibei, Haixi, Xining, and Haidong. They need to engage in a thorough investigation, and no household should be left behind. And wherever they encounter a injured person, the person should be properly treated and rescued. And also, we need to strengthen coordination with the Ministry of Emergency Management. We need to focus on key information when we conduct the reviews and also the rescue. And also, we need to address the concerns of the public and also take substantial measures of rescue. We need to add more shifts to the rescue mission and also ensure the warming, food, accommodation, and normal operation of the rescue sites. And also, efforts must be made to ensure transportation, telecommunications, and heat supply. The next is to enhance coordination, and different prefectures, cities, and counties must coordinate their efforts and establish an efficient rescue mechanism. In the meantime, we have to mobilize those affected by the earthquake to engage in mutual help so that we can restore the normal life and operation of the earthquake-stricken areas. So far, we have mobilized education, heat supply, electricity, and different departments. We have dispatched more than 2,000 vehicles to provide immediate support to the quake-stricken area. And those teams, they are on top of water quality inspection, aftershock reviews, and subsequent disasters. And according to our preliminary review, we have concluded that the water quality is in normal conditions, and the business operation of different localities, they are well underway, and we have also dispatched tanks to different localities, and all the supplies, they are in sufficient conditions. As of 9 o'clock, this morning, there were 4 injured from Menyuan County, and after immediate treatment, and they have all returned to their homes. Now, let's give the floor to Mr. Ma, Deputy Head of the Earthquake Bureau of Qinghai Province. Good morning, friends from media. According to China Earthquake Network, at 1:45 a.m. today, in Menyuan County of Haibei Prefecture of Qinghai Province, a 6.9 magnitude earthquake was registered. It's 7.9 kilometers from Menyuan and 136 kilometers away from Xining City. And after the quake, it was felt by people in Xining, Menyuan, and Haibei. And we immediately initiated a level 1 emergency mechanism, and all the people have been dispatched. In the first place, we held investigatory meetings, and by 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock, we communicated with China Earthquake Research Academy and also the Gansu Provincial Academy of Earthquake Studies. According to our initial study, we have found and identified a couple of afterquakes, and those afterquakes are at the magnitude of 5, and they will not pose significant impact to the life and work of most residents. The Provincial Earthquake Bureau dispatched a rescue team which consists of 41 people and 8 vehicles. The team also brought with them professional equipment, and the first batch of the rescue team arrived at Menyuan County at 5 o'clock this morning, and the rescue team communicated with the Menyuan County government. They have collected information immediately after they arrived, and as of present, our mobile investigation has installed 4 stations at different locations, and all the data is being transmitted to the Qinghai Provincial Earthquake Bureau. As of now, we have monitored 8 aftershocks under the magnitude of 5. So that's all to my updates. Now let's give the floor to Mr. Li Gang, Deputy Head of Fire Rescue in Gansu, in Qinghai Province. And now let me give you an update of the rescue of 6.9 magnitude earthquake in Menyuan. Immediately after the earthquake, the Qinghai Fire Rescue Team initiated a contingency plan. We mobilized 25 fire rescue trucks, and more than 139 staff have been dispatched to Menyuan County. And 4 vehicles and 19 personnel arrived at the epicenter of Menyuan, and as of 9:30 this morning, the other rescue personnel have arrived at Menyuan County. In the meantime, we are working together with Xining, Haixi, and Hainan, and Haibei, and Garmu. A total of 644 rescue personnel and more than 100 fire trucks have been dispatched. In terms of identifying the disaster, we have followed the deployment made by the provincial government. When we arrived at the epicenter, we immediately engaged in a thorough search and rescue in Huangcheng, Beishan, and Maying villages. The search and rescue work was well underway, and we have worked together with the township government, and we have searched more than 600 households, and we have rescued 43 people. In the next step, we will continue focusing on this primary task. We will mobilize reasonable and appropriate forces to ensure the following. Number one, to rescue those affected by the earthquake. And number two, engage in thorough search and rescue so that no one is left behind. Number two, work with relevant stakeholders to do a good job in fire control and rescue. Strengthen search and rescue in the earthquake-stricken area and to ensure stability of the local area. Number three, coordinate with local governments and authorities to serve the needs of people affected so as to guard against some subsequent disasters. All right, this is the end of today's release. Thank you.